Hello students. So we are going to discuss what is machine learning, the introduction to machine learning. So let us start with the definition. What is machine learning? So machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence that concerned with the design and development of algorithms that allow computers to evolve the behavior based upon the empirical data. Now, what do you mean by evolving behaviors? The evolving behaviors are nothing but the improving performance at some tasks. We improve our performance for a particular type of job, and based upon empirical data means almost all the machine learning algorithms are data driven. Machine learning algorithms learns and update its parameter based upon given data. In other way, we can say that machine learning is a study of algorithms that improve their performance at some tasks with experience. So our experience is nothing but a set of examples, a set of data, a set of observations. How we learn, we try to gather the sample data or gather the experience from different senses. So over the time, once we gathered sufficient amount of experience for a particular task, our performance is up to the mark. In next slide, we shall discuss with an example how the human brain learns. So, for any machine learning algorithms, we may say that we have three different components. First is a given task, performance measure, and well-defined experience. Here the task should be given because the nature of data may vary for different tasks, or amount of data, amount of features, number of features, type of variables may be different for different type of tasks. That is why we need to specify the task, and also we need to specify the performance measure, because how long we need to train the model, how much accuracy we need at the last, that should be mentioned in order to stop the training of the model. And well-defined experience means the experience, the data sample should be prepared in order to feed it for a given algorithm, because the data without pre-processing, it may not be accepted to the algorithm. Different algorithm takes the input in different forms. That is why it must be well defined. Let us discuss the same with an example, how we started learning in our childhood, how we could learn how to recognize the object. If we say this is a pen, this is not a pen, so of course our human brain might have constructed the model in order to identify, in order to recognize, in order to classify the object of different types. So, if our task is to classify the object, this is a supervised learning, because in classification we always label the object. So, this is a pen, this is a book. So, here pen and book are nothing but label to the object. So, how we take the object as data? After looking at the object, we capture the shape, size, color and some more features as experience, as data set, and each observation or data sample we try to label with pen. So, let us take all those objects as pen, remaining are not pen. So, again we take the shape, size, color as input and label it, it is not a pen. This way, once we provide a sufficient amount of data, that is sample images of different types of pen and different objects. So, having every experience, our model in the brain, perhaps it is neural network model, it updates the parameters in order to improve the recognition behavior for next time, so that in next time I see a similar feature, shape, size, color object, we can tell this is a pen. And if the amount of experience is not enough, accuracy will be less. So, over the time, once we have sufficient amount of sample examples, our performance may reach to the specified measure. Once it reaches to a specified measure, you can stop the training. At the same time, the performance on training set may be good enough, but also we have to test the performance on testing set. Means from the same population we need to have a set of objects for testing purpose, what is not used at the time of training. Okay. Let us say these three are used at the time of training. At the time of testing we may ask, what is this? Perhaps color may be different, but based upon the similarity of features, having the sufficient experience at the training time, the kid may say it is a pen. Or if it is not a pen, it means we need to produce more number of different types of objects in order to improve the performance. So, what is performance here? The performance is how correctly we recognize the object, how correctly we identify the object, means how correctly we classify the objects. Okay. So, the way our brain learns, the similar way we try to imitate the mathematical model, our machine learning model, to learn. Okay. So, we provide a set of training set, we specify the task and we design the algorithm, we supply the data set and the algorithm updates its parameter and try to achieve the performance, okay, for doing the job. So, this is a brief definition of machine learning. So, as summary we can say that learning is given is nothing but with given set of data set D, a task T and performance measure M, and machine is set to learn from data set D at given task T with given performance. So next day again we shall come with the next topic, that is regression analysis, and the introduction to machine learning we stop here.